Good evening, everyone. I am out to do a night hike, and I am at Camp Pete, the area where last time I was down here had the bones in the trees, and I had to draw my gun last time I was here because I had something pacing me. So I haven't been back here in a little while, and someone asked why. And it's more because I'm going to have a group of friends that are going to be down here, and I thought it would be sooner, but they look like it's going to be May or June time frame. And so I figured, well, I'll come down here anyway and check this out. So, and I thought, looking at the weather that we have, I mean, currently it's 39 degrees, wind chill of 33. This looks about the best time period where the wind's actually calm right now for me to do this. It's not the best visibility, but it is a cool place to go. So I gotta ask right off the bat, everybody watching this, watch close, and I'll try to keep the light on things. If you see anything or hear anything, I need you to comment on it in case I miss it. If I hear something and I can identify what it is, I will say right off the bat what it is. It's a good time to take a walk though. This is too cold for the ticks, so I don't have to put on the camping cologne, Deep Woods Off. Ooh, that little tree break there, that's new. That's from one of the recent storms. Looks like we had some other branches fall off from that storm. A little bit about this place. 1928, Clara Pete designated this 65-acre area as a camp for the youth, and they had campground for many years. They had 2 cabins that would hold 12 people at a time. The cabins unfortunately burned down from chimney fires, and they had a dining hall which also burned down. And the old foundations are here. Now, to the side of me is the very high valley wall. Okay, on this side of me, we got the Cognac Creek, and then another very high valley wall. So I'm literally boxed in. It's neat how that's from probably from the recent storm, but that's literally being held up by those trees from falling. Now I gotta be trying to keep my eyes peeled and see if there's any more bones in the trees. If there is, for some reason, some event where I need to draw my gun, just understand that the phone is going to probably go to the camera's going to the ground. Okay. And I'm going to try to switch hands on this anyway. Because I have my standard carry here with me of the 10 mil and the 9 mil, both with bear loads. ODNR says the bears are out for this area. One of my subscribers actually had a strange encounter down here. It's another reason I need to be back here kind of frequently, is I'm kind of, I guess what you say, is investigating. He and some of his friends, and one of his friends actually backed up the account, ran into 4 weird dog-like creatures that stick with me. It looked like they were manged or no fur, 4 of them had weird shaped legs, not like a normal dog, but were straight-legged. But these kind of short dog face things, I have never heard of anything like that, nor seen anything like that. But they had kind of a standoff with them. And I need to come down here frequently and check. Again, once we get into late spring, early summer, I will end up being down here for an overnight stay with cameraman Jack and crew. That's another thing too, is I was testing phone signal strength down here because they do live streams. Hope I'm coming in good. I can hear, there's not much wind, and I can hear the traffic from I-90, which is maybe 1.5 miles from me here. Can hear that pretty loud echoing through the valley. Oh, that roof looks weird. It looks like the part of it got pulled off. Okay. Now there's 6 different, I think it's 6 different campsites set up in here. Okay. I gotta say already, where I seen the bones in the trees was back here, and there was nothing in the trees. Actually, you know what? Let me walk back and go right to this exact spot, the exact trees where that was. So I'm pretty sure it was real close up here. And then there was another spot that I didn't video, which I wish I would have. It was, let's see, it was, I want to say it was somewhere in this area. I think it was, because it wasn't a giant tree. I think it was this one right here. And I don't see any bones around here. Okay. So, and then an area up ahead here, there was the rib cage and spine of a animal that, gosh, even may have looked like somebody, may have been somebody's pet even, to what it looked like. It was weird because I'd walked over this area and didn't see anything. Their roof looks like, I don't know if part of that got ripped off. And because of that, man, I keep looking at that. I don't know what that, or if that's ice on there. I actually think that's ice. Okay, because they got a tin roof on there, and that is still ice from our most recent snowstorm that we had just yesterday. And this was an area back in here is where some of the ruins are, and I can't really get a good view on that without, but I'm gonna keep going. They have the outhouse building up ahead. Now I just want to pan around without the light. And this is what, I mean, it is dark. The camera's picking up more light than what I can. See, it's nothing. I can see absolutely nothing. It is a dark and eerily quiet night. So last time, it was right over around in here where that rib cage and bones were, which are also no longer here. Because I remember it was right by the outhouse. You hear the train whistle in the background. Do got my mucks on this time. Learned my lesson. Every time I don't wear them, I regret it. So again, some more about this area. It was pretty much a scout area for a long time. So the last of the cabins were destroyed in 1983 and 84. Kind of sat without being used a ton. There was camping and stuff that still went on down here. Boy Scouts stuff. 2004, Boy Scouts put up a pavilion thing that we haven't got to yet. I don't think it was that one back there. May have been, but there's another one up here. I think that's the one that was put up in 2004. In 2015, the board that ran Camp Pete turned it over to the Metro Parks, and now it is open for camping, hiking, fishing, and just overall recreation. Again, last time when I was right about here on my last hike, I was getting paced by something. I was hearing the footsteps as I was walking, and I would stop and I'd hear one step after me and stop. And after hearing that for 3 times, I drew my gun out and said in a pretty loud voice, "If you want to keep following me, you'll find out what'll happen." And that was the end of it. I didn't hear any more steps after that. And it was after I had turned off the camera. So tonight, not going to turn off the camera. Okay. If something happens, I got to drop the phone. I'm not going to pause it. I'm going to keep the camera running. Now we're coming up to the remains of one of the burned down cabin. Oh, look, it's not animal, right? It's bark in a tree. Can hear the trains in the background. And the funny thing is, those trains are probably 2 miles away. So, guys, remember, with shadows, I'm moving, okay, and shining my light and panning it around. That'll make shadows appear to move, okay. And also, we as people have a tendency to find a familiar shape in things that we see. It's called pareidolia. Okay, so this is the remains of one of the cabins, and then the other one is over here. Pareidolia is a thing that all humans will do when we can't see or discern anything. Our brain will find an image that it can match it to. Okay, so that's how, like, that's how you see, like, oh look, it looks like Abraham Lincoln in the sky, you know, or that potato chip looks like Richard Nixon. This is the other place. Sad really that this was burned down. They weren't really made with good quality. Part of the reason they did. This is the one that the Boy Scouts set up. It says 2002. Park record said 2004. Okay, but it looks like 2002. So, and this is now, we're kind of done with the camping stuff, and it's just into the woods. I'm not wearing my gloves, and my hands are cold, because when I do put the gloves on, I fumble with the camera too much. Now look, you can see there's still some of the snow on the side of the bank. It's beautiful back here, it really is. Yeah, we definitely had a lot of damage from these last couple of storms where we had some high winds. Because this one was not here this break was not here the last time. That's actually from that tree. Yeah, I'm literally seeing like a lot of stuff down up here. This is all recent. See, you can see that one broke. That's, look at, I mean, that one was hollowed out. Looks like some critter's been digging over here. I am going to try to look for footprints, animal print tracks. The ground is soggy and muddy, so every now and then I'll try to scan into the woods again. There's some woods, and then you got the Cognac Creek on this side, and literally the straight up hill, and we're coming over up to the little stream that runs through the center of it, and it is a cool view in this valley. So okay, I can see there's a home up there. That's Keefus Road back there. We got a little bit of a waterfall going over that tree, and just a beautiful view. Okay, done standing in the water. Okay, that's where it goes, and this will empties out into the Cognac Creek. Fix my hat. All right, that's a big tree. There's a lot of big trees down here. This is a lot of untouched woods, because it has been for so long. It's been cordoned off. Here is no development. Again, it's got the covered bridge up at the creek there, Creek Road covered bridge. I'm not going to go too deep in here because I don't want to have this video run too long. I'm going to go back here and see if we have anything going on. I get amazed by this place. It is beautiful. Again, you got to look up. We have 100 to 120 foot high trees in this area. Easy. As well as a 100-foot high cliff. So again, this place is accessible to everyone. It is a Ashtabula County Metro Park. And again, all I can really hear, and it's not windy at all, thank God, because that really ruins your hearing. Now I can see some sort of reflection back there. Something. Okay. But I can't tell what it is. I'm going to try to zoom in right there. There's some sort of something. It's still reflecting, giving off a little bit of light. I don't know if you can see that. There it is. Even when I'm not shining the light on it. I don't know what that is. Okay. So my fingers are numb, and it's not wanting to let me work the cameras. Okay. All right, there we go. So I just can't tell what the heck that is, and it may be nothing. I don't like to jump to conclusions. I do like to look at things as if I'm presenting to a jury. So the only thing I can tell is that there's some sort of thing, looks like possibly reflecting my light, maybe giving off light. And as I keep moving forward, it's staying there. which means it may be some sort of marker. There's one way to find out is we'll go back there and look. Because if it's something, it'll move. If it's not, well, then I'll figure it out exactly what it is. And I have to say, I know there's some markers back here, so that may be what it is. I can hear a dog barking in the background there, but that's probably some property owner's dog. There are some up on the top of this hill is Keefus Road. There are scattering of houses. This is a rural area, but there's some houses. Okay. Now, there it is. Okay, it does look like that. It appears to be a marker. But we'll find out. It is muddy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because I think this is that marker, I believe, is the boundary of the property. I think last time I kept going. For time, I think we'll go from here and turn back, but once again, another mystery solved. And we'll just take a look down the path here. See if we can... If you see anything, drop it in the comments. I'll put it up on a big screen and check it out. Or hear anything, I'll have to put the ears on and try and see if I can figure out what it is too. Again, I do hear traffic from the interstate in the background. I do see something reflecting over there, but that is definitely not an animal. There's something on the ground, excuse me. So, turn around and we'll head back. There is a path heading that way up to the creek, but we're just gonna head back, do a longer exploration on another time. I gotta leave some of this territory uncovered for when cameraman and crew come. I just wanted to at least come back here, and those bones are gone. And yeah, there was definitely some time coming, several storms. But I usually don't like to keep hiking the same areas all the time. So I guess that's the main reason I didn't come back, is because I'd already been there, and I don't want to keep putting out videos of the same place. Now, if you like this place and think definitely need to do more explanations here, drop that in the comments too. Okay, so now I do gotta do some shout outs to my subscribers and supporters. Okay, my promotion manager, Madeline. Okay, Madeline, Erica, Kaylin, Brayley, Hattie. I got some new subscribers even today, so if I don't remember your names there, apologize. If you do want your name mentioned, drop that in the comments, because then I will make sure to make a point to do that. I want to say hope Derek checks this out, and Mike. And I do want to thank a team that has been supporting me and also promoting my channel, Cameraman Jack and crew. Check out his website, MT Paranormal and Outdoor Unknown. These guys have been very good to me. Say thank you to them, and hopefully I'll have them out here and we'll be wandering around here the whole night. It seems pretty quiet and uneventful back here, which is fine. You know, this is a camping ground, and so this is a place that, not really this time of year, but other times of the year there may be people here at night. So this is a way that you can get a look at this place and a feel of it at night. Oh, we're coming back up to the stream. Again, this place is, this looks like a postcard picture up here in the daytime. I don't know how it does at night. I'll try and get the view of that. And these valley walls are steep. Would be not impossible to climb, but a pain in the rear big time. And if you needed to do it in a hurry, you ain't gonna. So I see there, I'm trying to keep my breath from, you can see my breath, it is chilly. So, literally behind me, I was put the camera or the light down. I'll sometimes do this randomly. I'll point the flashlight one way and the camera the other way. So, point it to that side, point the camera over here. Okay, just so you can see what it looks like. So when I was here that last time and I started to be paced, I'm getting up into the area. I had just passed the old remains of the cabins when I started to be paced. And pacing, I mean, it was daylight and I could not see what the heck was doing it. And that is annoying because that means somebody can see me and I cannot see them. The only thing I could say is it was obviously someone who recognized what a gun was. So, you just hear the water dripping off of, that's from the snow melt. Again, we just had some snow yesterday and it's kind of melted off. It's a little bit above freezing, but still cold. So we're starting to get into allergy season. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a lot of stuff floating around in the air. Okay, and it's not snowing, which means that is all like dust and debris. And it's probably why it's starting to bother my breathing. Okay, I mean, that is a big tree up there. I don't think that camera's quite capturing that good enough. There's a lot of particles in the air for some reason, and it is distorting my camera. It's definitely distorting the view. So I was around here because I was being paced, and it was about at this big tree is about where I pulled out the gun. I said, all right, if you want to find out, you know, keep following me, you'll find out what'll happen. And that ended it. Yeah. I heard a little noise over there, but I couldn't tell what it was. Almost sounded like wing fluttering or something. That's the best I could give. I was quick. Do not like to sensationalize things. But if you did hear that, please put that in the comment if you're able to hear something. Again, if you see eye shine in here, again, remember, all eye shine means is it's not a person, okay? Because people's eyes are made different than animals, and they do not shine with the light, okay? So it could be in any different type of animal. So just because you see eye shine, you can't jump to the conclusion of what it is. Only that's not, oh, there we go. I got some eye shine up there in the trees. And I'm gonna try, and I have to zoom in. Right up there, that is high up in the tree. You can see that. We're at the like 32-minute, 40-some second mark. That is eye shine of something looking back at me. And I seen it blink at first. But that is, there's another one down there. Oop, just blinked. It went away. Those are pretty high up in the tree. And I'm betting owls. I'm betting those are owls, but that's definitely eye shine of some sort of animal, but that's obnoxiously high in the trees. There it is, there it is. I don't know if that was picking up, but yeah, there is something looking at me. But that is something high up in the tree, so we're just going to keep moving because we do have a lot of owls around here, different kinds of them. And if you ever heard an owl in the woods at night, it would scare the crap out of you. Okay, if you doubt me, pull up owl sounds. Not to mention, we have some, but it's not dangerous. It's not gonna hurt you. But they sound scary as heck. So, another animal that is around here that really can't hurt you a lot, but makes a lot of noises, scary noises, is fox. Bobcats, and bobcats will probably not try to take on a human, but they make some terrifying sounds. And something else that you wouldn't think, but makes a terrifying sound and even almost sounds like a baby crying in the woods, is a rabbit. So I know many so-called Bigfoot hunters will say that they heard like a baby crying in the woods. Well, listen to some sounds of some rabbits, because that's exactly what they sound like. And they also have some noises that they make that literally, if you were walking in the woods at night and you heard that, you'd turn around and go the other way and be like, nope. And it's only a rabbit. And I mean, if you doubt me on that, look that up, because they make some freaky sounds. But it is cool. That eye shine was literally like 50, 60 feet up in the trees, because we got some very tall trees here. So And one of the things that somebody had put in the comments for the bones I seen in the trees was that they could have been shot by a bird of prey, which we have many. We have bald eagle, we have turkey vultures, okay, we have lots of different types of hawks, falcons. I got a shine over here. Yeah, that's shine. Okay. I don't know if you can make that out. Let me try to zoom in on that. Now that one is over. Ooh, what do we got over here? Starting to hear noises around me. Okay, 3625, or right around a little bit before that. Definitely heard something hit, sounded like a rock, and I got eye shine. And it looks like it's about a 10-foot level. I don't know if you can see that. Again, there's a lot of stuff floating in the air. That's not orbs or anything like that, as like dust and plant particles. So, all right. So guys, got assignments for you. Watch this closely. Put that on for my promo manager if you hear anything or if you've seen that eye shine. Now that one, that eye shine looked like it was probably from the 8 to 10 foot range off the ground, which would be a little more concerning as to what it is. And then I had something hit from behind me right as I seen that. So again, I don't speculate what it was, but something definitely hit there. And that shining is the reflection off of that board. So, did get some eye shine on that one. That's looked like it was 8 to 10 feet off the ground. That's more concerning because that's probably not a bird. But what it is a good question. And it's good to know, I mean, because I can report this back to a cameraman and his crew. And oh, we got some more eye shine, a bunch. Holy cow. Yeah, there are some animals back here. That is probably deer. So they're watching me. Can you guys see that? Hold on. Let me try to zoom in on them. Right there. I see you. You're not hiding from anybody. See, my concern is we do got coy wolf and coyote back here. So they could be deer as well, but they look like both. The eyes look like they're pointing forward to me, which means predator. Okay, eyes pointing forward means predator. The prey animals usually have the eyes on the side of their head. So I may be looking at a pack of coyotes. Very likely. I'll have to zoom out of these guys. But they see me and I see them. So y'all stay over there unless you want to die. Okay. Again, that's probably, if I'm guessing, that's a pack of coyotes. And say, if they have any sense, they'll stay the hell away, but I do got to keep an eye on that. So that was an interesting find. And who knows, hey, that may be the dog-like creatures that were reported to me. That is possible. I couldn't get any better a view on there. Let me know if you guys are able to like blow that up and look at it closer. See anything? So I am trying to keep an eye on them because I don't trust them. We're not very far away from the road. So again, coyotes or those coy wolves, they definitely will go after a solo person. So I do got to be on my toes about that because there's a group of them. Big thing is their eyes give them away. So if you're able to get a clearer picture of them than I am, then hey, put it in the comments. If I'm wrong, I think it's coyotes. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Okay? So, again, maybe the dog creatures that was reported to me, but I cannot see any definite features. The only thing I could really tell was, eyes were forward. And again, eyes forward is telltale sign of a predator. So you ever think of like deer and cow and horses, their eyes are on the side, okay? But if you look at dogs, any kind of the canines, bears, humans, okay, humans are we're the apex, okay? Our eyes are together, front facing, because that's what we use for stalking our prey, okay? So the coyotes around here have been pretty brazen in the past. They've even come up into the downtown area. They have killed some locals' dogs that were outside. So again, if they think they can get me, they'll come after me. So that's just the whole thing of they may be, I know that we're looking at each other, they're sizing me up. I got a little creature scurrying around over in here. That's a rabbit. So we got rabbits in here. And again, I don't see any kind of bones in the trees. So, all right, we did have a couple interesting things happen. Because I did not see them coming through the first time. We're up here to the exit. So, all right, so we do know that we had some critters back here on this. May explain some of the sounds, but again, you heard anything, drop it in the comments. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Like, subscribe, and share. God bless you. Have a wonderful evening.